Once again, I meet with Henning Schwarzkopf, the founder of CHEURAM. This time it's in China, not Monaco, Henning.
Right.
It's always a pleasure.
Oh, it's great to see you again, Shari.
Nice to see you too.
Yes.
Why don't you begin by telling our viewers about CHEURAM, what it stands for, and the services you provide, please.
All right. Well, CHEURAM is a law firm and consulting firm based in China, Europe, and America. That's what the name stands for. We are partners, and we have a Chinese partner in Beijing who is a lawyer. I am based in Germany and Hong Kong. Our center is in Hong Kong. And we have a partner in America. By having Chinese partners, we can provide services in China, and with me being in Europe as well, we can also have access to our European clients, and they can have access to us.
Nice trifecta.
Yes, yeah.
Perfect trifecta.
Right, it's a good.
You've covered the globe.
With Hong Kong being in the middle, and China, well, Hong Kong is China, but China close by, we have access to the domestic legal situation, and my partner can provide legal services and knows very well the laws in mainland China. That's very important for Western companies who want to come here.
Why did you come to the China Rendezvous for CHEURAM?
I have come here for the last 4 years. I've been one of the first visitors to the show, and then for the last 2 years we were exhibitors at the show, which has been very good. We would have liked to come this year, but for time constraints and other commitments, we were not able to come here this year. But here I am, and meeting friends, acquaintances, and making contacts again.
Henning, why was it so important for you and CHEURAM to be here at the China Rendezvous this year?
Well, it is very important because we need to freshen up our contacts in China. It is very important in China to have connections. They call it guanxi, which is a network of contacts and connections, which is really the key to marketing your products in China. That's why I'm here, and I'm visiting friends, acquaintances, business contacts, and hopefully meeting new contacts.
In your opinion, how would you say that the super yacht industry and the luxury industry are really evolving here in China?
Well, they obviously have grown, and you just need to look at the amounts of shopping centers and of luxury stores all over China, but primarily in the major cities. So they are evolving, and they will continue evolving, especially in the second to third tier cities. That goes for the luxury industry in general. I think, and I'm confident, that the yachting business is going to evolve and grow quite well too. It's a slow process, but it will continue. I think the emphasis will be projects that will integrate real estate and yachting, where they will build projects which combine condominiums, docks, and then the boats that come along with it. So that's basically a lifestyle project, lifestyle projects that are going to be created in China in the future.
And also, I just found out that the designer outlets have also hit China now too, something that we see a lot in America.
Right, that's true, yes.
Yeah, so even that is catching on here.
Yes, well, the Chinese, there was an article yesterday in the South China Morning Post, which is the leading paper in Hong Kong, and the chief economist of HSBC Bank said there's a tremendous growth in the young middle class in China. Not only in the major cities, but in the, as I said, the second and third tier cities, where you have young people who are now affluent, who want the Western lifestyle, have been to Western universities, they come back and they want to continue live the way they've lived in the rest of at the universities, and also the young people who are here who want an international lifestyle.
Well, and correct me if I'm wrong, but wouldn't you say that that's who specifically shows like this, of this nature, are catering to? That generation where they have the affluence and the wealth, but then they're not so in line with the antiquated Chinese culture and mindset. They have the Western mindset.
Exactly,
yeah.
Exactly. I think these shows are very important.
Is it catching on?
Oh, I think it is.
Yeah.
And we go to these shows, we go to property show and shows in Shanghai and Beijing called LPS show. They're property shows, And there are usually lots of people. They're very well attended. People have a strong interest in Western real estate, Western lifestyle products, and obviously here with the boats, it's very attractive.
Yeah. Well, now you can speak from a legal aspect and a business aspect, not just the super yachting aspect. Yeah. So tell me, in regards to that, about the government regulations that you face and that part of it.
That is still a big problem, I should say, because for a boat or a yacht to be sold here, first of all, you have the taxes, and the taxes are very high. So it is very expensive for a buyer to import a yacht into China, use it in China. Secondly, registration is a big problem. To have the yacht registered in China under Chinese flag is very difficult because they don't distinguish between pleasure craft and merchant vessels. And the second or third issue is the use of the yacht, the cruising permit. So if you have a yacht registered under Chinese flag in, let's say, Shanghai, you cannot use it frequently. You need permits every time you go out. So it's not like you sit at home on a Saturday morning and say, well, let's go out cruising and let's go out fishing or something. You need government approval for that.
Of course.
So that's difficult, but I think that it will improve once the big developers start their lifestyle properties with real estate and use of boats, and if the boats are manufactured in China. I mean, that is another big issue that we are working on as lawyers, where we consult with a few Western designers.
Sure.
Who design yachts for Chinese shipyards in China, and then they're built here. They've eliminated the import duty questions, and they are integrated into the development projects.
Henning, how hard is it for foreign companies or Chinese companies to enter these external markets?
It is possible, but it is not easy. Right, yeah. It's challenging, that's right. I think they should, one way would be if they organize or at least keep the information flow going. And I've been going to a number of conferences, and where I was a speaker recently at the Super Yacht Design Symposium.
Sure.
In Kitzbühel, Austria, and we ran a workshop on China yachting. So to keep the industry informed, have the exchange of information. And one organization which I highly recommend is APSA, which is the Asia Pacific Super Yacht Association, based in Hong Kong. They are here, or we are here with APSA in China, and we can provide all kinds of informations, contacts to the yachting industry. So I think that would be very helpful.
And they're based in Hong Kong?
They're based in Hong Kong.
And so are you?
I'm based in Hong Kong as well.
Yes. Okay, well, in conclusion, is there anything you want to share that's on the horizon for CHEURAM for 2014 or the years to come?
Well, we will continue to be very busy in China. We have, as I said, we have an office in Beijing and sort of a representation in Shanghai. Being based in Hong Kong, we will be at several conferences. We will exhibit in other areas in the property at these property shows. So we will continue to be busy in China.
Great. Well, it sounds like everything is great for CHEURAM and for you, Henning. I always love seeing you and love talking to you.
Yes.
So best of luck.
Thank you very much, Shari.
Thank you.
That was very nice. Thank you.